Well, guys, happy July. Let's talk about why we're looking at pumpkin plants in the fire pit instead of in the pumpkin patch. Stay tuned. All right, here's the patch, completely empty, save for a field pumpkin vine, which has begun to do very well, and we got a little pumpkin here. Decorative pumpkin. Actually, there's two of them. There's another one over there. And so yeah, this vine is producing as it should. So that's nice. Nice for my son and my wife. They like that, ornamental pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. I don't know if that's going to be big enough to carve. Depends on how much more it grows, I suppose. But it's actually been growing at a decent pace. So, I mean, there's that. Let's talk about the rest of the patch. So, first problem, we're going to come back and talk about what happened to 2054 Strickler and 1840.5 Caspers. They both seem to have caught either yellow vine disease or some other malady that I didn't have a solution for, and so the plants essentially stopped growing. Would not produce a pumpkin. You can see on this plant there's a little bit of powdery mildew. I'm going to spray another fungicide this evening because I sprayed that a week ago, so I'm going to go ahead and do a different one, and that should probably wipe out the PM that's there. It hasn't even really done that much damage, if any at all, and it's not even spreading to the new leaves, so it looks like it's under control. So that's good. So that's what happened to both of those plants. Neither one of them would set fruit. Then over here I had my 746, which was doing very well, but always read your labels, ladies and gentlemen, and don't assume it's a little bit of a misnomer, I think, that giant pumpkin plants can take whatever you give them. That's not really true. They can certainly take more borax than ordinary plants, and they can probably take more fertilizer than most plants. But when it comes to insecticide and fungicide and that sort of thing, you really need to still follow the label, because it's possible to throw your plant into phototoxicity, in which the plant basically just burns itself to death, which is what happened to 746. I overused the insect killing soap that I had. It was working, but I used it too much. I think, unfortunately, you really should only be spraying that once a week. Otherwise, you're going to toxify your plant. That plant survived it, and it might be because when I was spraying out here, the sun, of course, this is west. When I was spraying out here and the sun goes down, 746 is the last one to see the sun. Now, when I was spraying out here before, the sun was not on this plant. So it's possible that it received less toxicity than 746 simply because of the timing of the spraying. But I also don't think I sprayed this one as much. So yeah, just follow your labels, guys. Just saying that. Here's the other thing I've learned. I think we really need to probably focus on more trap cropping when it comes to dealing with the squash bugs. I've been talking to my club president, and even he, with all of his resources as a commercial farmer, is finding it difficult to control the squash bugs around here, even with all of his different insecticides. I'm sure he's got pretty much every insecticide that you can probably come up with, and he's still not stopping them 100%. He's only got one pumpkin growing out of the 6 plants that he had, or so that's what he said. I don't know, maybe he's got another one set by now, I don't know. Whatever it is, it won't be very big at this point, because we're already in late July 22nd, I believe it is right now. So Anyway, so what we're going to do, I think, next year is we're going to alternate plants. We're going to do field pumpkins. We're going to do a set of field pumpkins over here, giant, another set of field pumpkins over here, and a giant over there. We're only going to do 2 plants next year. I don't think I can handle 3 right now. I just don't have the resources or the time for it. I can barely handle 2 as it is. We'll probably set 4 plants and then have them compete opposite sides of each other. One growing east and one growing west. I'm not sure it makes a difference here which direction they grow. As for the patch right now, I have sprayed a little bit of weed killer. So you can see I ran some of the taller weeds over with the mower and then sprayed. And I'm going to get some buckwheat. We're going to get buckwheat. It's still summertime, and I think buckwheat will germinate nicely here and cover all of this. I'm gonna mow it down as close as I can get, then spread the buckwheat seed. The buckwheat should take over rapidly, I would think. And then what with buckwheat, what you do, you mow it down and you just kind of let it sit there and compost in the soil. As you can see here, my soil, because of all the rain and stuff we're getting, it's becoming sandy, and I don't want that. I want to keep it loamy. It's still loamy, but it's going a little sand on me. So I think the buckwheat will help with that. All right, so yeah, this is going to be my last video, I think, for the season, and hopefully in season number 4 we'll get something going, but it's going to really depend on probably luck, to be honest with you, because I can do everything right in this hobby and still lose. So catch you guys next time.